Hi everyone, it's Nikash speaking. On Saturday the 14th of March 2026, I decided to get my first ever Switch 2 controller, and it's also the first one that has Hall effect sticks. Yes, you've also got the Turtle Beach Afterglow and Turtle Beach Afterglow Wave controller, also for the Switch 2. In this video, I decided to get the PowerA Advantage Mario Kart World Edition for the Switch 2. As you can see, it's got Hall effect sensors, mappable buttons, motion controls. I can't go without it, especially for a game like Splatoon 3. I really like PowerA's products. Another example, which I've covered in the past, which is the PowerA Lumectra. I'll leave a video over there. But before I continue, I also want to give a shout out to Red Bandana Gaming, who covered the Mario and Yoshi version of this range. I'll also put that up there, maybe later on. We'll see. That's just the barcode because I got it in Argos for £50. You can also get it for the same price in Smith's Toys. Amazon, well, that's another story, but it is in the description. Then the back, as you can see, there's your C button for game chat. I've never used the service at all, and I haven't spoken to someone in-game for a very long time, but I have in the past. There's your programmable buttons, your motion controls for games like Splatoon 3, and Hall effect sensors. Much better than the original sticks. Yeah, so compatible with Switch 2, Switch, OLED, and Switch Lite. Very good. Alright, let's open it up. Now I wish it was a controller that had lights, but it doesn't matter. It's the design I really like, and plus I play Mario Kart World at least once a week, typically a Friday evening. I didn't expect this to be a challenge to take it outside of this box. That's another story. But let's have a look. So before we get onto the main controller, we have some instructions on both sides. That's really nice. So I think this is like the simple way. More on that afterwards. Have a look at this controller. I like the finish on this. Very smooth on the hands. Plus it's got that nice grip. Nice and comfortable on the hands. Let me take out my Lumectra controller just to compare. This feels slightly heavier than this. But it's quite minimal. Alright. Sticks feel really nice. Oh, I accidentally turned the lights on this one. It's nice to see that they've got anti-friction rings. This controller comes with a 3 meter or 10-foot USB-C cable, which matches the color scheme of the controller. And it provides up to 30 hours of gameplay, which is a good amount. Right, let's have a closer look at the controller itself. There's Mario in the corner, and then if you look closely, got loads of items and other icons. There it is. Sticks are really smooth. Membrane buttons. Programmable buttons down there, which you can set. I'll look at that in a moment, but I most likely wouldn't set that up. But it's there if you want to. Does this controller have power? Let's find out. Hold the sync button. It does have power, as you can see here, but we'll pair that in a moment. Let's try and test this controller with the available instructions. So this side is for pairing. I can never get that in focus. Looks very simple. But it does say something really important. So, where is it? It says, whilst pairing, do not touch the left stick or right stick when pairing your controller. I did not even know that would be an issue. That's like the first one I've ever seen that warning. But if you turn to the other side, it comes with a QR code with the user manual. Fortunately, I have got it on screen, so that really helps. And it will be in the description if you want to look further details about it. Right, let's pair it up. Using my Joy-Con 2 with the grip, controllers, change grip order. So it's saying, hold down the sync button just like that. Lights come on, and it's paired. Very simple, I like. I didn't move the sticks. Let's go back. Let's play Mario Kart World for our first test. First, let's test the sticks and the buttons. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Let's just go into free roam. So far so good, very responsive. Not exactly how I wanted it to be, but I could do it a lot smoother in actual gameplay. But we're just testing. Yeah, okay, so this is weird. Let me see if it happens again. I'm focusing on that ZR button. I hope this isn't going to become a long-term issue where it starts to release whilst I'm holding down the button. See, it just done that again. And I only just played it for the first time. Yeah, what is going on? I can hop as normal. That's not an issue. I could do everything else. That's fine. Let me just try using the normal R button. I don't normally use R, I always use ZR. Okay, so just using R is actually perfectly responsive. No additional inputs. So why is the ZR button playing up? And if I'm doing it on a game like Splatoon 3, for instance, where I have to use it, then this will become an issue. Let's do Splatoon 3 for motion controls. Oh, I normally do this so well. There we go. So far there's no issues here. Maybe it's just when I was playing Mario Kart World. I don't know. Well, there's no issue here. But overall, apart from that minor issue over there, it's actually a very good controller. It'll take some getting used to if you're so used to using Joy-Cons, but I can easily adapt. Before we wrap up this video, let's go through some additional instructions that I found in the manual. Let's start with the charging. So it says, connect this end of the cable onto the dock. I'll just do it here. Then the USB-C end onto my controller. And then it says, the LED bar will pulse orange whilst charging, as you can see right here. Once fully charged, it will turn back to solid white if the control is on, and paired will turn off if the control is off. Double press the program button to check the battery level. The LED bar color will indicate the battery level. Okay, so it's saying green is between 96 and 100, yellow is 60 to 95, orange is 20 to 59, and red is 0 to 19. What's the answer going to be? Oh no, so it's... I think that's between yellow and green, so it's a good sign. But I like that touch. You don't normally see that in other controllers, or do you? But that's just my first experience. It says charge your controller at least once every 45 to 60 days, regardless of use, so that the battery retains its ability to charge. Of course, the capacity will gradually reduce over time with repeated charging. When it's near depletion, the LED bar will blink red. Good to know. So the advanced gaming buttons, I can actually unplug this. Should I program the buttons? I'll go through it real quick. So you hold the program button for 3 seconds. Then you can assign any of these buttons over here. Then the LED bar will blink quickly in blue. Then you press any of these buttons to assign it. The LED bar will return to its previous state, signaling the advanced gaming button has been programmed. So that's that. And to reset it, hold the program button for 3 seconds. And then afterwards, I just hold it for 5 seconds and then it will go back to white. What do I think about this controller? I think it's very good. No, it doesn't have the fancy lights like with the Lumectra. Let me just show you once again. So I currently have it on this color, but I could do so much with this. I only use it when I need to, but it's one of my favorites. If they do a Switch 2 version, I'm so getting it. Turn that off to save power. Yeah, very comfortable, smooth, responsive. Need to keep an eye on this button here for Mario Kart World. Other than that, still good. I approve. Well, without further ado, if you enjoyed this video, why don't you zoom, trick, and do all sorts of stuff to that like button? And feel free to check out my other content, including facecam and gaming, including other controllers that's covered on this channel. Thank you all for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time.